Using the concept of slope, we need to show that the following 4 points are the vertices of a parallelogram. So let us begin. First, we begin by considering a quadrilateral A, B, C, D. Now, the coordinates of the vertices are, let's consider A to have the coordinates -2, -1. B is going to have the coordinates 4, 0. C is going to have the coordinates 3, 3. And D is going to have the coordinates -3, 2. Fine. So here, what we'll do, we'll show that for in order for a quadrilateral ABCD to be a parallelogram, the opposite sides must be equal and parallel to each other. Similarly, BC must be parallel to AD and equal in length. Let us begin by first computing the length of side AB. Well, to find the length, we'll use the distance formula. So we'll take the square root. Underneath the square root, we need the difference of the x coordinate. So we'll start with point B, and from there subtract A. That means we'll start with the x coordinate of B, which is 4. And from it, we're going to subtract the x coordinate of A. So that's negative of -2. That means we get 4 plus 2. We're going to square this value and then add it to the difference of the y coordinate. Since we started out with B, so let's consider the y coordinate of B, which is 0, and from it subtract the y coordinate of A. So that means we get 0 plus 1 squared. So we are going to get a value square root of 37. Now we will find out the length of CD. So CD is going to be equals to, we'll take the square root, we'll again use the distance formula. So first we take the difference of the x coordinate, so that's 3 minus -3, that means we have 3 plus 3 squared. Added to, we have 3 minus 2 whole square. So this is also going to give us a value square root of 37. Fine. So here we have obtained AB equals to CD. So this implies that the length of AB equals to length of CD. We're going to keep it aside for the time being. Let's calculate the length of BC. So BC is going to be, we'll take the square root. Underneath the square root, we need the difference of the x coordinate. So we'll do 4 minus 3 squared. Added to the difference of the y coordinate. So we have 0 minus 3 squared. So this will be equals to, so we have square root of 10. Fine. And then we'll compute the length of side AD. So AD is going to be equals to, we'll take the square root. So here we have the difference of the x coordinate, -2 minus -3. So that means we have +1 squared. Added to -1 minus 2, so that's going to be -3 squared. So this is going to give us a length square root of 10. So here also we have obtained that BC equals to AD. Right, so let's name this number 2. So here we have showed that the length of side AB equals length of side DC and length of side BC equals length of AD. That means the opposite sides are of equal length. We'll also have to show that they are parallel to each other. For this, we will obtain the slope of AB. So slope of AB, so that will be equals to, so we'll have to take the ratio. So in the numerator, we need the difference of the y coordinate. So that's going to be 0 minus -1. Divided by the difference of the x coordinate. So we have 4 minus -2. So that's going to be 1 over 6. Okay. So let's compute the slope of the side CD. So that will be equals to, we need the difference of the y coordinate. So we will take 2 minus 3. And in the denominator, we need the difference of the x coordinate. So that's going to be -3 minus 3. So that's going to give us -1 over -6, or simply 1 over 6. So here we have obtained that slope of AB. So that's going to be equals to the slope of the side CD. And whenever the slope of two lines are equal to each other, that tells us that the line AB, or we can say the side AB is going to be parallel to side CD. Okay, so this is number 3. Fine. And then finally, we will find out the slope of side BC. So let's do that. So BC, we need the difference of the y coordinate. So we have 0 minus 3 divided by 4 minus 3. So 0 minus 3, that's the difference of the y coordinate, divided by 4 minus 3, which is the difference of the x coordinate. So we have -3 over 1. So that's simply -3. Let's find out the slope of DA or AD. Will be the same thing. So here we take the difference of the y coordinate divided by the difference of the x coordinate. So difference of the y coordinate will be, so we have -1 minus 2 divided by -2 plus 3. We have -1 negative 1 minus 2 divided by, we have the difference of the exponents of negative 2 plus 3. So that's going to be equals to negative 3 divided by 1, or simply negative 3. So here we have obtained that slope of side BC equals to the slope of side AD. So that means that ABC must be parallel to AD. Number 4. So combining all the conditions, condition number 1, which is the two sides are equal. So 1 tells us that AB and CD are of equal length, whereas number 3 tells us AB is parallel to CD. Number 2 tells us BC is equals to AD, and equation 4 tells us that BC is also parallel to AD. So combining all the 4 conditions, thus we can say that ABCD is indeed a parallelogram. Hence we have successfully solved the problem. Hence proved.